You like this one?
What is that one?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do like that one, but I don't like when people are offbeat with it and ruin it.
I could be in it.
You actually couldn't make one that actually is on beat and looks good.
It's like a...
No, if I gave you 5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
If I gave you all week to make a TikTok where you're on beat with it, and like you dance like those guys in the video, where you're just like on it like that, I'll give you $100.
Okay.
There's no fucking way you can do it.
That's easy for me.
Or will you even attempt to do it? Because you have to learn how to make TikTok as well.
Okay.
That's way too.
That's so easy for me.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
For one, you have to learn how to make TikTok. It's not gonna happen.
That's the hardest part.
2, you're never gonna be on beat because you don't know. Count and beat like.
I can dance.
Do a 4 count.
I can dance.
Do a 4 count right now.
No.
I know because you can't. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
I can
4.
dance.
Do
on
that.
Beat,
just do that right now.
I can dance on beat.
Go ahead.
I can dance on beat. I just can't clap or sing on beat.
Go ahead. Do a 4 count.
That doesn't matter to dancing.
You're right. It has no.
I'm a better dancer than you.
You're right. You are.
Thank you.
Okay. Great.
Ask your girl. Dude,
We're starting off pretty hot, huh?
Why would you do that?
You don't even wear these glasses in a while.
You coughed right into that microphone.
And every time I wear these glasses,
you blared my fucking ears out.
They're broken because of you.
I still can't hear from this here.
Yeah, you can.
I wanted to get you off the glasses thing.
You know you broke these, right?
Did I?
Yeah.
When?
How? At the wedding. I don't know if you see how.
I did that at the wedding?
Yeah, you were wrestling me.
When?
At the end of the night.
Really?
Yeah.
You remember this?
Oh, there's a video of it.
But you know that I did that?
Who else is wrestling me?
I'm going to be honest. I saw that video and I thought that it was just like... I thought that it was a tournament and me and you were in the finals.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's what you thought?
Well, because there's no way that you'd get a shot at me right away. Like, you'd have to take out a couple of people before I even give you the chance to fight me.
Instead, no, I think you just started wrestling me because it was late at night and you wanted to get on me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is funnier to think that I just had you. Hey, if you want to fight me, you got to fight Pfeffer. Mm-hmm. And then you wrestle Pfeffer.
You know, Third Eye Blind? I just saw this TikTok.
Yeah, Third Eye Blind. They sing the...
I wish you
would step back from that ledge, my friend.
So,
you could cut ties for the life.
You know the song that goes do 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 do. You know that song?
Yeah.
It is called Semi-Charmed Life.
Yes.
Do you know that it's not like an upbeat song?
Yeah, it's about... You know that both of them are... Neither of those...
Well, yeah, I wish you would step off that ledge, my friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut the ties with all the ties.
It's just emo rock.
Well, this is about like overdosing and like being like addicted to drugs and shit like that. Here is the line that I saw on TikTok. The sky was gold. It was rose. I was taking sips of it through my nose. And I wish I could get back there, someplace back there. Spelling on the pictures you would take. Doing crystal meth will lift you up until you break. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
Pretty dope.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought it was just like I thought it was just the song that they played in any early 2000s to like 90s movies.
Yeah.
That you play to like. It reminds me of like an American Pie kind of movie.
I love those songs.
I know you do.
Those songs that like just bring me back to the early 2000s. I love that shit. Like Fat Lip or something.
I don't know that song.
By Sum 41.
This is the most comfy I've ever been in this position, to be honest.
Yeah, not if I start fucking just wailing on your ankle.
Yeah, I know.
That would hurt you.
Totally
really bad.
biffed it.
I don't even... It made me... Like, I'm still mad
Why?
that you just started walking like that.
Yeah, it's because I was walking on the ankle.
What?
I should have just, like, not done anything. Yeah, it made it worse.
Yeah.
I mean, just because I wasn't constantly talking about it until it started hurting. I rolled it, like...
Yeah, but you started walking like an asshole.
I rolled it like 2 hours prior to seeing you, and if anything happens to my life that you're not a witness to, it doesn't exist.
Well, because it didn't.
It does. Yes, it does.
It didn't exist.
Yeah, it is.
You made it out of thin air.
Why would I make it out of thin air?
I think that you just started walking like you had shit in your pants because you had a diaper on.
That's what you wanted to. That's what you want to say?
Yeah.
No, I
You
was
were-
walking backwards and I just rolled my ankle.
Did you like me calling you Diaper Dave?
It didn't matter to me, but I liked that everybody else liked it.
Yeah.
I liked commenting on it.
Yeah. So yesterday, I think that you're still wearing the shorts, but they're shorts that like they look fine from the front, but for some reason they weren't fitting your butt like fine, and they're just like white shorts.
Okay.
So it looked like you were wearing a diaper.
Yeah.
And I go, David, are you wearing a diaper? And because of your ankle, you were walking with your like leg spread, like you were all vaxxed up. So it ended.
I was walking like I had a limp.
Yeah, but you kind of looked like you were vaxxed up.
We played. We were playing Can Jam.
Yes.
And we played like 20 games in a row, and none of us could beat those two other guys,
Mike and T-Rock. Yeah.
Mike and T-Rock.
Well, they were both like probably two of the better players. Like Mike is just really good at it.
Do you want to talk about the Bucks game like right away, or we'll finish this up? Or
We're
at
not
the
talking
end?
Bucks at all.
No, you don't want to do any
No.
Bucks? Okay, that's fine.
We can talk about
You are
me
wearing
going-
a jersey,
Me going to the game.
and I do have this right here.
Yeah, we can talk about me going to the game. I don't want to talk about the series at all.
Why? Because you're superstitious. Superstitious.
Every single time that we've thrown it in the title or talked about it, we just lose.
Yeah, I don't really believe in any of that.
We lost 2 games in a row because of us.
Yeah, you're right, and we have like this benevolent power.
Yes.
I mean, I figured we were going to talk about it because Giannis had like 2 back-to-back 41-point games.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Okay, that's fine.
Shut up.
That's fine.
I'll start wailing on you.
I got a story for you.
Oh, but we didn't ever finish.
You wanna
so,
finish?
so because I made fun of you and called you Diaper Dave,
Yeah.
and I was just chanting that.
Sure.
I kept on saying, I was like, oh, if you make it in the hole, Can Jam, there's a slot that's really hard to hit with the Frisbee.
Yeah.
If you make it in there, it's a game winner.
Sure.
I said, hey, if you make a game winner, I'm gonna spray you. I'm gonna spray you.
Yeah.
Which was really funny because as you walked away, you made this joke. You said, yeah, I'm going to take a break for a bit. Daddy's got to change his diaper or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. And it was right as I was taking a drink, and I sprayed you anyways. I just laughed really hard. I get more fluids on you than any other person.
Yeah.
Like,
Well.
like you go down on your girl,
Sure.
but I still get more fluids on you.
Sure. Yeah, you do.
I don't, like the other day I just walked in from the kitchen, started talking to you, sprayed you.
Yeah, you just spit when you talk. I don't know what it is.
I don't spit on other people though.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. And like when you hit me, it also makes you like laugh really a lot. I don't know what it is.
Sometimes make me spray you too. I've peed on you. I've ejaculated on you.
You don't want to talk about the Jumbotron?
I will talk about the game.
Okay,
So,
great. There you go.
So
Yeah, you got to go. I mean, it's like what? It's not nothing. You got to go to the NBA Finals.
I went to an NBA Finals game.
Why is that like?
Game 3.
That's not like
'Cause
noteworthy.
We're going to fucking jinx them. We're going to jinx them.
That's so stupid.
Well, we went. Great game to go to.
If anybody
Game
is
3.
watching this podcast, they should be well aware that the
Yes.
Bucks are in the championship games. Haven't been there since 1974, and Milwaukee as a city hasn't had a championship like in their like hometown since like the 80s. So
Yeah.
pretty significant.
Yes. So I got tickets. Me and T-Voss went. We ended up going with me, T-Voss, Trevor, and Mike.
Yeah.
Phenomenal game. We were just whooping ass.
Yes.
Which was really nice.
Almost lost it in the third quarter.
Yeah.
And then they changed it.
15-0 run.
16-0
run. Just an insane game to watch. Bobby Portis doing his fucking thing. I'm going crazy, screaming Bobby bitch, Bobby bitch.
Yeah.
I'm trying to catch a body bitch.
Yeah.
I get some recognition for that.
Classic Bobby Shmurda song.
Yep. And me and you went to a game earlier during the Brooklyn series.
Yeah, we went to Game 6 of the Brooklyn Nets
and we were
series.
we were making out every time they went.
We wanted when we hit the jumbotron. If either of us get in the jumbotron, we were gonna make out on the on the big screen.
But in order to like get their attention, we were just making out every time that it cut to the jumbotron.
Sure.
So me and you made out like 40 times that day.
Yeah, just for fun.
Just for funsies.
Yeah.
Trying to get on that jumbotron, didn't. This time around, I'm looking in the crowd trying to find Mike and Trevor. Really easy to find them because Trev's real big.
Yeah, that seems like such a weird thing to me. This is like that was the number one goal the last time, and you get on the jumbotron and you don't notice.
It was so annoying, but it was so quick. Like they shot to me, 2 seconds went off of me and it was
because like you weren't doing anything.
And I'm pretty sure that it was directly on me too.
Yeah. I mean, they probably expected you to do something wild.
Yeah. Well, I was ready to rip my underwears off.
I know.
But I couldn't.
Why did you need to get their attention?
I was just like waving at them, I don't know.
What a waste.
Yeah.
What a waste. I mean, of all the people in that crowd to like, have a moment to have the attention on,
yeah,
you're the guy to do it, and you wasted it.
Yes.
I don't get. I mean, it's insane.
And it's like I hate those people typically. Like
what? Who take all the attention?
No, the people that just like
do nothing,
go on the jumbotron and they don't notice.
Yeah,
that's the worst.
Yep.
And I was that fucking guy.
Yeah, you were.
I am the worst guy of all time.
So did you see? You told me but did you actually see Dave Bakhtiari, the offensive lineman for the Packers, like slam his beers?
Yeah.
You could see him?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I guess there's this guy called Dana Beers from
Barstool. Yeah.
Tyler Rockney loved that, obviously. So that guy had a Bucks jersey with Bakhtiari on the back of his shirt.
Yeah.
He chugged a beer. Dave Bakhtiari pointed him out. He chugged 2 beers, and then his father stood up and chugged a beer.
Yeah.
And then that was pretty much like guaranteed the Bucks win after that.
Yeah. It was the crowd was just so fucking
Donald Driver was there. Chance the Rapper was there.
We had MVP chants going.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. I mean, it was a fucking amazing game.
I wasn't nervous for the 2-0 deficit to the Suns. This actually feels like with Brooklyn, I kind of thought it was over with that one, but this one I feel like more comfortable with. Now that we're down 1-2.
Yeah, I think that we're starting to feel them out, which is good.
Yeah.
They're obviously have to come up. They're going to come up with something going into Game 4. I think the Suns will, just because Giannis is dropping back-to-back 40-point games.
So when you guys got there, if you pay it's like fucking almost $1,000 per ticket for finals tickets, even like in the upper deck.
Yeah.
So you the least they can do is they can give you some shirts, some once in a lifetime shirts, kind of a deal.
Yeah.
And going there, you were wearing a Buck shirt that I bought you, like a Ninja Turtles Buck shirt, and you bought
one of my favorite shirts.
You bought the jersey that you're wearing now.
I wear that shirt often.
And not only did you lose the Ninja Turtle shirt, but I mean you didn't, but Tyler Voss lost like the once in a lifetime shirts and the Buck.
Well, they didn't give us those shirts for free either. We bought those shirts.
You bought them?
Yes. They were 2 shirts that we bought.
Oh, so you bought them? They weren't those weren't the free shirts.
There was no free shirts. And we got that fucking towel.
Well, hey, at least you got the towel. How did he lose them?
I don't fucking know.
Man, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Man, I'd be upset.
I was very bummed about it. He was also bummed about it because he went to go get tacos. So I held on to the bag the entire game. Held on to the bag going to the bar. Held it for a little bit at the bar even.
Yeah.
The only time I gave it away was when I went to go get drinks, and he said that he was going to carry it the rest of the night. And I give him the bag, and then just don't think about it. But then he goes to get tacos with Mike. I stay at the bar, and he loses it somehow. No idea how. And he comes back like nothing happened. Doesn't even bring up that he lost it. I have to go, hey, where's our bag of stuff? And he goes, oh, damn it. And he starts sprinting out of the bar. He runs back to the taco stand, I guess. And he's just scouring all over for it.
What an idiot.
Couldn't find it.
Classic. What a classic move.
Yeah. It was very disappointing because that's actually probably my favorite shirt.
Which one? The Ninja Turtle ones?
Yeah.
Or like the one you guys bought?
The Ninja Turtle one.
Damn. Unfortunate, huh?
The Ninja Turtle one, great shirt. And then it was a Bucks and Six shirt that you can only buy at the Pfizer Forum.
So I'm going on Wednesday. Well, I'm definitely buying a t-shirt. I just don't know which ones to buy. We'll see what it is.
I mean, there was some good ones. There's a finals jersey or a finals not jersey shirt, Eastern Conference Finals champion shirt, and then there's a Bucks and Six one. And the Bucks and Six one, I guess they said that it's only available there
at that day or in general
at Pfizer Forum.
I mean, Bucks and Six are still on the table.
Yeah,
they got to win the next 4 or 3.
Got to go down 2 to win in 6.
Amen, brother.
So,
my weekend, I did a volleyball tournament.
Yes.
It's called Boat Ride, the Wapaka Boat Ride. It's a tournament that started in Wapaka, Wisconsin, I think. Is that a Wisconsin thing?
Yep.
And it grew so much because Olympians started coming to this grass volleyball tournament. So then it grew to the point where Wapaka didn't have the infrastructure for it, so they had to move it to Oshkosh. And now thousands of people show up for this tournament. None of the Olympians were there this year because they're all in Japan, for the Olympics.
Yeah.
But I went into it, not a great volleyball player, and we did co-ed quads, right? We played 6 games.
And he only won one.
We won 2. We won 2 games.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I knew we were gonna fucking
suck.
Yeah.
Cock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really bad.
I do have the story that I want to tell you though, which is fucking.
Okay.
I never expected to have a legit rival, people who dislike us.
Yeah.
So, we do our pool play where you play the 6 games and that determines where you seed in the overall tournaments. There's an upper bracket and a lower bracket. We got to the lower one. So it's called the consolation bracket. So these are the best of the losers.
Yep.
We play our first game, which is a bunch of against 16-year-old kids. Literally, they're not even 18, and we crush them. So that's cool. We got a nice little win on our belt.
Kind of like me at Summerfest.
So we are in the
whooping some 18-year-olds.
Exactly. Ass. We get to the second round, and then this girl comes up, who I sort of recognize, but I don't really. She's fat.
Yep.
And she has blonde dyed hair,
okay.
Right? And she starts talking to us, and then I realize earlier in the week, I played volleyball in a different league. Mm-hmm. We had played their team that week. Oh. And she not only did we play them, but after we finished them, it was our team was that team was whatever, but we fucking hate that girl.
Yeah.
Specifically. Because she was just being a cunt.
Yeah.
She was not fun to play against.
Sounds like a blonde hair girl with dyed hair.
She was saying shit under her breath.
Yep.
And if
but it also might have been because she was winded because she was fat.
It could have been that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
she might have been just going, oh, I'm so fucking tired.
That day, we played them for 3 games.
Yeah.
We took the first game and then they beat us the next 2.
Okay.
We're not a great volleyball team.
Yep.
But we beat them the first time, and we were just fucking around. We're just it's a bar league, so we're there to have fun and drink. When we beat them, they were super angry. It was a noticeable tension in the air.
It upset them,
and we were what is going? We didn't even it's fucking value. Whatever. So flashback to Friday, she comes up and she's I don't know, she's just being fucking weird around us. We play them, we end up losing 25-30. They win it. And then I'm just talking to their whole team after, right? Just casually, how'd your season go? And then she just goes, you guys, our team name is Rick. It's just Rick. Rick's our team name.
Okay.
It's whatever. So she just starts going you guys were the only team to ever beat us in that league. We are now 14-1 because of you. We have changed our group chat name to Fuck Rick. And we've been talking about you guys all week. And I was what the... I literally had no idea. And she said that. And I was well, Rick's coming for blood. We're going to fucking kill you guys. That's what I told her.
Yeah.
Now I have a real enemy out there. And it's that fucking girl.
So you guys beat them...
1 game out of 3 Wednesday. And they just beat us recently. For the co-ed.
So they're better than you guys?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That they gave a shit that much. We didn't even that day we were oh, that girl's annoying, but whatever, everybody else, and that was it. She was out of my memory.
Yeah.
And she came up to us. She recognized us immediately and just immediately wanted to bring smoke.
Popper.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah. You should bring Roman candles to the next volleyball game and just shoot them at her.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah, that's no problem.
I'll even fucking kill her.
Did you see that video of that guy on the Vegas Strip or whatever? No, he's not. And he took the firework and threw it in the convertible.
No.
You didn't see that?
Mm-mm.
This guy just lights up a firework, almost blows the fucker up.
Cool. No, where was that on? That was on TikTok or Twitter?
Facebook, Twitter.
Facebook Live?
No, it was just somebody recorded it because this van just drove up next to a convertible, took firework right into the fucking back of the convertible.
Because they didn't like the people, or they were just like fucking around?
Random fucking around, I think.
Cool.
Stop.
Hey, man, I'm just getting comfy.
Yeah, your comfiness is making me uncomfortable.
It's not that big of a deal, man.
And stop that.
What?
Stop. You do this thing where you, with your toes.
What? Get comfy.
That's not getting comfy, dude. That's making me uncomfy.
But yeah, we did this volleyball tournament, and it's the most sore I've ever been in my entire life. And then I rolled my ankle. Nothing to do with the volleyball tournament.
That's great.
Pretty good.
It is weird that this was like one of the biggest sporting weekends of all time.
In terms of like NBA Finals.
NBA Finals, Euro Cup.
I don't care about that.
Nobody cares.
Conor McGregor.
UFC.
Yep.
There was like one other thing too. I think that the Stanley Cup was like Friday or Thursday too.
Yeah, did not care about that either.
No, like, yeah, I get that, like, it's not cared about, but like, it's insane that there was so much going on this weekend. And then you also had boat ride this weekend.
Yeah, yes, I did.
Which is insane.
Which I think it's the biggest grass tournament in all of America.
Yeah, I think so too.
I also saw Black Widow on Thursday.
Dog shit.
I bought the Black Widow tickets. I bought like 15 tickets like 2 months ago, the moment I could buy it, I think in May. Not knowing the NBA Finals was this week, not knowing the Bucks were going to make it, and not knowing they actually played on the fucking Thursday. So I got to miss game 2, which is like, luckily Giannis had a crazy game 3, so I got to see that. But I missed his like game 2, which was incredible.
Yep.
And then I fell asleep during Black Widow. Just completely.
You bought 15 tickets?
Yeah.
And only 2 of you guys went?
What makes you think only 2 people went?
Who all went?
Like a ton of people.
You said that only Elizabeth went.
What? No, I did not.
Who all went?
Jackson, his girlfriend. Nick, his fiance. Dominic, his girlfriend. Me, Elizabeth.
Oh.
And then like 4 people backed out.
Me, Mike, and who else?
Beth and Tyler.
Oh. Why'd they back out?
Beth and Tyler... Well, we have volleyball on Thursdays, so I bought it without thinking, right?
Yeah.
But also, like...
You don't usually, yeah.
I just rather fucking watch...
You didn't have to say without thinking.
That's your thing.
No, that's you.
No, that's you.
No, you do things without thinking.
No, that's you.
No, that's you.
No, that's your life.
No, that is you.
That's you.
That's you.
Who just lost their shirts by giving them to Tyler Voss? That's you not thinking. You got to know he's going to lose those.
Who just rolled their ankle?
That's a... Man, I wish I would have thought of that. To not roll my ankle.
So in Discord, we have this guy who he just like says outrageous things. He's kind of a yes man type guy, and like there's 2 people that know UFC in there, and they were just like shit talking Conor McGregor because they don't like him, whatever.
Yeah,
what have you. This guy doesn't know UFC and just starts shit talking Conor McGregor because they are. Yeah, and then after he breaks his ankle, so. Spoiler, Conor McGregor snapped his ankle in the fight just by throwing a punch. The guy goes, man, he really does fucking suck.
Yeah.
me and this other guy in the Discord just start cracking up. We're like, what? He fucking sucks because he snapped his ankle?
What an idiot.
like how is that his
Damn,
fault?
I wish he would have game planned for that.
Yeah. It kind of similar to me saying you don't think by rolling your ankle. That fight card actually really fucking good, except for that fight because he snapped his ankle.
You really like Sugar Sean O'Malley, huh?
Not only that, there was like a bunch of knockouts throughout the night. This Mexican girl beat the shit out of a Russian bitch. That was pretty cool. There's this big New Zealander guy. He's like a decent heavyweight. And then there's this Greg Hardy guy who he used to be in the NFL, beat the shit out of his wife.
What you just said right there is like the Mexican girl beat the Russian girl.
Yeah.
I like that about UFC, that they have like a Joe Rogan to commentate. I think I just saw this on TikTok, and I imagine you did as well, where the first commentator, I don't know the commentator's name. It's like a normal one.
Yeah.
And he's like, imagine the guy's name. I don't know their names either, but imagine their names are like Kyle and Jim.
Yeah.
They're like white shorts Kyle, black shorts Jim. And then Joe Rogan goes, another way to say it is black guy Kyle, white guy Jim. And it's like, because like for UFC if you look at like an ESPN or like a TNT, they won't just say the thing that everybody's thinking. Yeah. But in UFC, like it's just
it's
they're not getting racial on there, but you know what I mean.
But also that fight, it was weird because I don't see this often, but the whole like pre-fight was her just talking about her Mexican pride and stuff, and being from Mexico, because I guess like although boxing's really big in Mexico, obviously.
Yes. What's the ginger's name?
Canelo.
Yep.
Just really big over there. But UFC just got their first Mexican champion.
Yeah.
Which is weird to think because you would think with how big combat sports already was with boxing in Mexico that there'd be like some really
like a UFC fighter that came out sooner.
Yeah. So that was just like the big talking of it. But there's this big New Zealander and who just like big guy, 2 heavyweights, Greg Hardy, kicked out of the NFL for beating his wife. Greg Hardy looks like he's about to win it. Hits like 2 clean shots. Looks like he wobbles the New Zealander, but then right away you see him just like smile, like the New Zealander guy. He smiles, cocks back, 1-hitter quitter, knocks him out clean.
Do you like UFC because less people watch it, so you can be the most knowledgeable person in the room about it?
No.
Does that have a little bit of the factor?
It is nice because I can act like I know more about it than I actually do.
That helps a little bit, right?
Yeah, it definitely helps a little bit.
But it makes you look smart.
But I have liked UFC for a long time.
I know. But it's a lot of the thing I said.
Yeah, it's a lot of the thing that you said.
Thank you. That's all I want. That's all I want is credit for my good ideas.
The Ultimate Fighter was really like I loved that show growing up, so that's how I got really big into it.
They don't do that shit anymore, right?
It's coming back.
Oh, it is coming back.
Yep. But the biggest fight of the night was Sean O'Malley's, and he had the person that he was supposed to fight back out.
Yep. 3 weeks ago.
Maybe it might have been 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
And
why did he back out? Do we know?
I don't know. I actually don't know why. I was trying to figure out, but nobody knew, and nobody even knew who. Like the person that he was fighting was better than the person that he ended up fighting.
Does Sugar Sean O'Malley ever fight people that I know?
No.
Why?
He's new.
Who's new?
Sugar Sean O'Malley.
No, he's not. I feel like I've heard of him.
He's only got like 4 or 5 fights in the UFC.
Because of his injuries, though. Like,
yes.
He's not as big as he should be?
Yes.
Well, I feel like I know him.
He didn't fight for 2 years.
All right.
I showed you him, and then he didn't fight for 2 years.
Okay.
But he goes in. This guy steps up. Respect to him because he is just like a journeyman fighter.
Yep.
But the guy legitimately like had a like 80-hour-a-week job. Just like a normal job. So this was just a side gig for him against one of the best strikers, like new. I can't even say that yet because he hasn't fought anybody, but he is a great striker. And he just beats the fuck out of him for 3 rounds.
Yep.
This guy, he has the highest percentage of strikes landed. And that's like crazy in of itself.
Yeah.
Just being that accurate. But he did it for 284 fucking strikes. To get hit 284 times in 15 minutes, I can guarantee you, I've hit you a lot. You probably haven't been hit 284 times in your entire life.
Overall?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
That's a lot of times. And these are clean hits. And it's just funny to think that this guy's just going to go back to work on Monday and they're going to be like, dude, what the fuck? You look fucked up.
I constantly think about things like that where if you are a middling guy in terms of fighting, I mean, your life is so fucked from this.
Yeah.
Because of how much damage you're going to do to your like body, your brain.
Yeah.
So fighters get hit. Like they're going to get damage to them.
Yes.
And I would never. I have just not that mentality. It's not worth it at all.
Yeah.
And
it's cool to watch.
It's cool to watch. It's like I've told you before. The not Stephen A. The Max Kellerman take. Like fighting is everybody's favorite sport.
Yeah.
Which is, he has a great point.
Yeah.
It's just so at the highest level. Let's say Conor McGregor in terms of UFC, right? In terms of money, it's still like Not even close to the highest of boxing.
Conor McGregor is.
Conor is?
Conor McGregor's.
No,
They were doing comparisons.
What about peak fight for?
He makes more than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, so he makes more than soccer players.
Yes.
Okay, so
Which
that's
is the highest paid players. Like outside of Floyd Mayweather, he makes more money than everybody else.
Okay,
Has
well,
made more
good,
money
good,
than everybody
good.
else.
But the lower portion of people,
Yes.
and that's just because the revenue share for MMA is just fucking dog shit.
Yes. It's
And
garbage.
God, I can't imagine anybody who would want to do it. No. Dude, I
but-
rolled my ankle and I'm fucking a bitch.
Yeah.
It's
And
crazy.
you have to wear a diaper afterwards.
I know.
Imagine if you got hit 284 times.
All right,
You'd be
but
wearing-
imagine getting hit once.
You'd be wearing a full body diaper.
Have you ever been knocked out by a punch?
Yeah.
Have you really?
Like 3 times.
Why?
Adam, my brother. One time, I was playing UFC, actually. We were both playing UFC. He was just grappling me. I was maybe 12 or something, 11.
Imagine
he's just like holding me down the entire time. Very annoying way to play. So I got frustrated and I was like, stop playing like an FAG.
Yeah.
Spells fag.
Got it.
And he turns around. Superman punches me.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
He was like what? At high schooler though?
Yeah. Knocks me
Imagine
out.
like an adult male knocking you up.
Yeah.
That's gonna fucking rock your world for like a couple
You
weeks.
didn't know that I've been knocked up before.
As an adult male?
Not as an adult.
No,
As
I'm
a
talking
kid.
about yeah.
It's
I
even
knew
worse as a kid.
No, in terms of developmental.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like.
They're going to have
like an
Parkinson's.
adult male has more power.
They're going to have Parkinson's.
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna have Parkinson's?
Yeah.
Because of that?
Yeah. I know I will. But you probably I don't even know if you know this, but the fight went the distance. All but 30 seconds until he finally called it.
You
Like,
think Herb Dean should have called it earlier?
Yeah.
Everybody does.
I mean, nobody does. Like, even people were like, oh, that's like a bad stoppage. But they're only saying that it's a bad stoppage because it was like 20 minutes away from the end. Like, at that point, you just go, all right, the guy's standing up. He clearly wants to make it, like, to the fucking final.
Yeah.
Like, let it go to decision then. But it was weird that they stopped it that late because he knocked him out in the first round. Mm-hmm. He, like, literally, he knocked him out and the bell rang and he had his crew like lifted him up and walked him to the corner. Like he didn't even sit down.
I have a question not about UFC. It's a logistic question about podcasts.
Okay.
What are you doing this week?
Rating.
I'm
going to be pretty busy.
I fly out Sunday for Minnesota. So can we record the podcast Saturday?
Saturday or Friday, yeah.
Saturday or Friday? Okay, good. Good. And then we'll upload it on Monday. And then I'll be back the following Sunday.
Yeah.
We have a boat cruise coming up this weekend.
You're out of town
Next week?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What day is the boat cruise?
Saturday.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I raid Sunday. Yeah. I got a big week coming up.
You have anything else to talk about? You want to talk about World of Warcraft?
No.
I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what I do want to talk about is I'm fully caught up to Loki. There's one episode remaining of the show.
Yep.
You want to talk about that show?
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I think I told you before. I was saying I think it's gonna be the best show of the 3.
Yep.
I think I'm right.
Yep.
Each episode is pretty great. I think it has
for the abandoned planet one. That one's just very alright.
the abandoned planet one. Which one is that? Where like they are gonna die?
Yeah.
You don't like that one?
It's like
Is it episode 4?
3.
3?
Yep.
What's 4?
4 is
You don't like the character building between the two Lokis, or I guess her name is Sylvie. We're gonna spoil the whole show, so I'm just gonna let anybody know who wants to watch Loki, just cut it.
She's like alright. I like her. I like her more now. This most recent episode was one of the best.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. It's one of the best Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
I love when things get weird.
Yeah.
And I really feel like this is a bold claim, but I feel like Rick and Morty being so popular in pop culture has really progressed like the amount of like
I need to finish Rick and Morty.
wacky storylines that like are even allowed to exist.
Yeah.
And the fact that there's like 10 different iterations of Loki in an episode, like old man, old Loki, young Loki, alligator Loki, like that's fantastic.
Okay.
That's great.
That frog Loki. Or
No, Frog Thor.
Frog Thor.
Throg.
No, it wasn't Throg though.
It wasn't?
No, it was Thor as a frog.
Thor as a frog, but not Throg.
Not Throg.
Got it.
Different.
People were talking about it, like he was like the official Throg, and I guess Chris Hemsworth, the amount of lines he had, like that frog is actually Chris Hemsworth. He's like doing the lines.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I don't even remember him saying anything.
Yeah, I don't remember him saying shit.
But I guess he had lines and he did them.
Yeah,
They had the
really
Thanos helicopter in it.
Yep.
I think Marvel right now. Okay, so I've already said that I think there's gonna be a fatigue, and I definitely already feel it.
Yes.
But I'm too locked in that I'm
like Black Widow sucked.
I don't know. I just fell asleep.
Did people like it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your girlfriend loved it, right?
Yeah, but she loves the Black Widow character.
Yeah, she's a girl.
I think it's very cool that Marvel at the exact same time can have a show that they are talking about the fabrics of time and like all of the different universe. These are things that like we all always kind of theorized in the MCU with like all the different iterations and all the different like possibilities of characters. And like the TVA has so much power that like they can just they snag Infinity Stones out of each universe, and when they get to the TVA, they're just paperweights. Like they just render them useless. We watched 22 movies about a character essentially trying to obtain all the Infinity Stones, and with one show, they're like rendered useless within this realm. And we can have that same show going on at the same time as like a Black Widow movie coming out, where it's like just a spy shit. Like their most powerful weapon in that show is or movie is a gun. And like the TVA is like power scaling is so much like far removed from that. That movie feels bigger than Loki, but Loki is like the ramifications of that show are so much more significant. I just like the dichotomy of it.
Same with WandaVision too.
Same with WandaVision. Yeah.
I really had to get into you know that there's people that think that the first 2 episodes of WandaVision are the worst episodes?
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
That's insane.
They're wrong.
Yes.
They're really well done, like, recreations of those timepieces. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, the camera work is great. Like, the subtle hints of the what's behind the curtain, all of that's great. The acting is fantastic. The jokes are even pretty funny. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're just wrong.
Elizabeth Olsen, hot.
Amen.
Yeah.
I kind of miss that show. I really liked
her
it.
asshole, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Say it. Say it. Yeah, put it in the universe.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Okay, it's done.
Easy for me.
Rick and Morty is having a good season right now too.
I need to watch season 4 still.
You haven't watched it?
It's
all on HBO Max.
I know. Well, it's also on Hulu.
And Hulu.
Yeah, I was trying to catch up to it, but I like don't watch at night because I have to game. Mm-hmm. And then during the day you get home.
Do you have any predictions for who is behind the curtain of the TVA?
Kane the Destroyer.
You think it's Kane? Because he's what? He's the new Thor villain, right?
I don't know.
Isn't he?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Christian Bale's playing him.
Really?
In the new Thor movie, yeah. Let me see. Hold on, let me
What's
do
the new Thor movie? It's
Thor
Love and Thunder?
Yeah.
Is that guaranteed?
That it's Christian Bale?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're filming it right now. No, he is, sorry, Gore, the god something? Hold on. Christian Bale Thor. Gore the God Butcher.
I've never even heard of him. Christian Bale is playing him?
Yeah. You didn't know?
Who's Gore the God Butcher?
He is he has like a role in the fucking Thor shit. I don't know. I don't keep up with it anymore. Gore the God Butcher is a fictional supervillain character appearing in American comic books published by Marvel. The character is scheduled to appear in the live action. Okay.
But he's going to be like tentacly, it looks like.
Yeah, like this.
Yep.
Yeah, so okay, You think it's Kane the Destroyer?
Yep. They've mentioned him by name.
When?
Early on.
Second
or like first episode.
I saw this theory on TikTok that it's actually Old Man Loki.
It could be.
And that his projections are so good that he projected himself to die, which he's done before.
Yep.
And actually, he is the man behind the curtain, and he's waiting for them.
And
he created the TVA. I am a huge fan of that character, the Old Man Loki.
Yeah.
I love seeing his progression of power, where our Loki, or at least the Loki that we have in the show, I mean, he can do like a little bit, and he's just like, he was amazed by the enchanting that Sylvie was doing.
Yep.
And then to like see this guy project Asgard from memory and like the entire city.
Yeah.
I really like the scale of it.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Loki, like at all. But I think that it's Kane the Destroyer.
My girlfriend, it was confused on why is there so many Lokis within that like void realm. I don't know what it's called. Is it the void realm?
What do they call it? The void. Yeah.
The void. So. And it's another like this show's just smart. I like it. Mm-hmm. It's what I like is that Loki as like an entity he's the god of mischief, right?
Yes.
And he's so he is such like a chaotic energy that even the TVA, who has like a set plan for everybody, and every now and then there's other variants that like deviate off the path, but Loki's deviate off of it so consistently.
Yeah, just always do it.
They always do it that they have ended up through the TVA. So that's why Mobius, what the fuck is Lightning Queen guy? What's his name?
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. That's why Owen Wilson knows so much about Loki, because they're constantly running through there.
Yes.
So it's funny that like they're constantly getting fucking pruned.
Yeah.
And then they get to the void and they just survive.
They just live.
They live.
Yeah.
And that's what Loki is.
It is very good. I like the idea of it just because he's just like a little asshole.
Yeah, just a weasel.
That's all he is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is just a weasel.
Just annoying.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what the God of Mischief is like at its core.
Yeah.
It's just like annoying.
Yes. He really doesn't have much that he does.
It's funny to be like Odin, like the all god, incredible power, Thor, the god of thunder. Like their mom, it just
what
like.
Do you think stronger, Odin or Zeus?
Odin?
You think so?
I don't know. I don't know anything about mythology.
Really?
No, nothing.
I love mythology.
So like they just have all this power, and then you give Loki. He just like makes jokes and tricks. It just seems like a funny.
He cuts off God's hairs and it makes him pissed off.
Which I guess is a real like Nordic,
disrespect.
Like no, like that's a story. Is Loki cutting off her hair?
Oh really?
Yeah, that's like in like Nordic mythology, like that story of Loki cutting off what's her name?
Something with an S. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I can't remember her name. She's the girl god in
Freya.
No, Freya's not it. Is Freya the mom?
Yeah, I think so.
I think Freya's the mom.
But yeah, that's so. Like, what's the story about then?
Just like Loki playing tricks, cutting off hair. It's the same story every time.
It's just being a little asshole.
Just being a little goofball.
Cheeky little bastard. Imagine being called the cheeky little bastard.
Oh, you just called me that.
Yeah. You just called me that.
Is there any like Marvel properties that are coming up that you're interested in?
When they finally announce an X-Men.
Okay, of the announced stuff.
Nope.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Not Fantastic Four.
I'm excited for that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not excited for any of them.
Oh, can I tell you? So this
name off other things.
This got me thinking of about Marvel and Rick and Morty.
Okay.
So there is this YouTuber that I dislike a lot, but you like. His name is Captain Midnight.
Yes.
He actually made a good video that I liked.
He makes a lot of good videos.
He does. I'm just a hater.
Yes.
I just dislike him.
Captain Midnight.
So,
Like that show.
if you look at Rick as a character, he is like an amalgamation of a lot of different things.
Yes.
But a big, I wouldn't say a big, but a lot of his character, a lot of things that he does are a lot of he's kind of like Reed Richards a little bit, Mr. Fantastic. One of Reed Richards' storylines is him going into the House of Reeds and like seeing all of the different iterations of Reed Richards. And the story is like they have this essentially like a chamber of all of the Dr. Dooms that they keep captured, and like our Reed Richard kind of hates the council of like of Reeds. So like if you've seen Rick and Morty, there's like the Council of Ricks, there's the House of Ricks, and it's like it's not the same storyline, but it's pretty similar.
Yep.
Where there's like a multiverse full of Ricks, and like they all meet together, and like our Rick hates like bureaucracy and like togetherness, and this is like the most anti-Rick thing ever. So if you fast forward to the current season 5, the opening, we get to meet Rick's arch enemy, which we've never met before, and he's just like he's essentially like Aquaman, right? Mm-hmm. And he's like he gets played off as a joke, and the episode has nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
But Captain Midnight made the comparison that it's actually not Aquaman who is his like who he's supposed to be played off of. It's actually supposed to be Namor the Submariner, which he looks way more like. And I guess Namor the Submariner and Reed Richards have a rivalry, and like they are arch enemies. So a lot of like the
is that real?
Yep.
Why?
I think they just like it's a conflict of personality. You know, like they're both like great men, but they like constantly are at ends.
Is Reed Richards the smartest person in
Marvel? I don't know. Maybe. Sometimes. It depends who the writer is. Mm-hmm. And a constant feud that they have is the Invisible Woman. They're constantly like fighting for their love. And the arch enemy of Rick brought up he brought up the Rick's old love interest, like Beth's mom and like Rick's grandmother. So I was like, oh, that's a little interesting. So this new arch enemy, it's like a great episode. Like how he controls the sea, he also controls all of the police. So those are his powers. It's I don't know, it was great. It was a great comparison. It was a good video. I'd recommend watching it. Where
I gotta get caught up.
It really explains the like where a lot of these like these characters' essence come from, and it's like through Marvel. Which makes me upset because I still want like a Submariner movie. I wish we could get that, but we're probably never gonna get it.
Do they even have the rights to Namor?
So Namor, it's a similar thing with the Hulk, where Universal Studios owns the distribution rights to Namor and the Hulk, so they can't make a movie.
Do they even write anything about Namor anymore?
No, anytime Marvel, because Marvel's owned by Disney, anytime Marvel, there's like just they like stop making Fantastic Four comics because they didn't own it anymore.
Really?
Not like Marvel as
like they can still do it, but they were just like,
yeah,
fuck them.
They even started taking the Fantastic Four out of classic comic book artwork. They used to make these shirts with like comic book covers on it.
Yeah.
And they would like pencil out like the Human Torch and shit like that.
Really?
Because they were like, fuck that. They would even take like X-Men out of it.
Have they casted the Fantastic Four already?
If they have, they haven't announced it.
Really?
Yeah.
When's it supposed to come out?
A couple years. It's the director who directed the Spider-Man movies, John Watts, I think is his name.
The new ones?
The new ones, yeah. So he's doing Fantastic Four. Let me see. We got like
10 minutes left on this?
Yeah, you're really it's really struggling for you, huh?
Yeah, I've got nothing. This is a tough week, I guess.
Why is it so tough for you?
Well, I also don't have a voice right now because of yelling at the game.
You don't sound too bad.
Well, like it's tough to talk, you know what I mean? It's not so much that it's like fully worn out, but it's like exhausting right now to talk because my vocal cords hurt.
So people think the Fantastic Four is coming in 2023. So 2 years.
What else is coming out? What else comes out this year?
I can look it up. In basically from the point Black Widow comes out to like the next year, we have like 7 movies coming out.
Really?
It's like a packed year. Let me look it up. Studios.
Thor: Love and Thunder, Guardians 3, right?
No, I don't think so. Hold on. So we have over the next year, basically from 2021 to 2022, we have these movies coming out. Black Widow already came out.
Shit.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings comes out in September.
Not that excited.
The Eternals.
Not that excited.
Angelina Jolie, you're not rocking with? You're not rocking with Kumail? Jon Snow?
It'll be alright.
Okay. Spider-Man, No Way Home.
I'm excited for that.
There you go, December 17th, 2021. So December.
Have they announced anything about that yet?
That movie comes out July, August, September, October, November. In 5 months, we have gotten no trailer. Isn't that crazy?
They really want to keep it up. It actually is just a multiverse thing then.
Who knows?
It's got to be. Because if you're not going to release any information on
So
it,
you think that's a multiverse movie, huh?
I think so.
And in 2 months after the release of that, in March, or 3 months, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
So who knows, maybe.
Who knows then? Because maybe it isn't. I mean, unless Loki opens up.
Then you have Thor: Love and Thunder, May 2022. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, with no Chadwick Boseman. I don't know what they're gonna do. That is also coming out, huh?
We haven't announced.
It's coming out July 20. It'll come out a year from a couple days ago. And then if you want to finish out the last one, The Marvels, I don't know what the fuck that is. That's coming out in November 2022. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I don't know why they keep making Ant-Man and the Wasp movies. Nobody wants these movies. I don't like them. Do you like them?
Yeah.
I don't.
I love Paul Rudd.
And to cap off...
Paul Rudd deserves an Oscar for Ant-Man.
Amen. Guardians of the Galaxy comes out 2023. And Fantastic Four was announced, but it has no release date.
I see. I had a dream that my phone was shattered.
Oh, we do have a new show coming out soon.
What?
It's the What If storylines, where it's like an animated show where they do like, what if Captain America became the Hulk, or what if Spider-Man, was black, some shit like that.
Spider-Man is black.
Oh, well, I guess we
Miles
have a show.
Teller.
I know. I'm just kidding.
The heck?
It's not Miles Teller. Miles Morales. You fucking idiot.
Miles Teller, the Black
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I want Miles Teller to play Miles Morales.
Hashtag where's that movie?
Where is that movie?
Whatever happened to that guy?
Dead.
Amen.
He was at the UFC fights.
He was on vacation with Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
We saw him there.
He doesn't make movies anymore, though.
Do you think he have a couple bombs and that's it?
What is the other bombs?
Let me see. That's what I'm here for.
He had Fantastic Four.
Yes, that was a bomb.
That was a good movie.
You've never seen it.
I watched it with you.
I've never seen it.
Oh, I watched it in theaters with somebody.
Yeah, you probably saw it with Mike. I've never seen it. Why is it so hard for you to just hold the mic without fucking around with it?
I'm not fucking around with it.
Okay, let's go back to when he had his movie, right?
Whiplash.
Yes. So before that,
Was he good in that, or was it the Jameson guy?
Before that, he was in Project X. He was the cool upperclassman in that movie.
Yep.
He was in 21 and Over. Did you see that movie? It was
with the Asian guy.
Yes, it was kind of like a Hangover but shittier.
Yep.
So then you have Whiplash in 2014. So
He had one good joke in it.
Whiplash?
No, 21 and Over.
Oh, I don't even remember the joke.
It was get down from there, or get down. And he was on top of the car and he just started doing the robot.
That was your favorite joke?
It's the only good joke.
So get down on that?
Yeah. Well, it was in the trailer.
So Whiplash is an incredible movie directed by a great director.
Was Miles Teller good in that?
Yeah,
Or was it
everybody was good.
George Jameson? George.
J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, he was good in it.
They're both great.
Who was better?
J.K. Simmons.
Okay.
Duh.
He threw the tempo.
This is the.
Are you going fast or are you going slow? Are you fucking retarded?
Your J.K. Simmons is great, dude.
You fucking retard.
That's supposed to be Whiplash?
Yes. I think that was right on the money.
Okay, this is where his downfall starts. That awkward moment. Did you ever see it with him and Zac Efron?
Really good.
And Michael B. Jordan's in that.
Yep.
Wow, so that didn't... Then we have The Divergent.
That was my favorite movie.
Tough break for him.
Was that series bad?
Yes.
Who's the girl in it? Shania Twain?
It's who fucking Aaron Rodgers is with.
Yeah, she sucks.
That's why they're on vacation together.
She sucks.
Yeah.
She's not a good actress.
So the movie series was so bad that the final movies, I think they just killed the last movie, didn't even finish it, and then the movie right before that was like a straight-to-TV movie.
Really?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yep. So he started taking the Divergent series. He was in Fantastic Four, which was like a colossal failure. Allegiant? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Oh, that's the Divergent series. Okay.
Yep.
He was in that, failure. Get a Job with Anna Kendricks.
Love that movie.
5.3. War Dogs, a overrated movie.
Great movie.
Kind of bad.
One of my favorite movies.
He took that boxing movie, Bleed for This. Didn't do well. Thank You for Your Service, 6.5. So he just kept taking bad movies, and now he hasn't been in a movie since 2019.
Really?
Or maybe even before. Yeah, no, 2017 it looks like. He hasn't been in a movie since 2017.
Really?
Yeah. He has a couple upcoming projects. He's in the new Top Gun movie. But
I can see that.
But that's it.
Yeah.
So he's in
I've never
Top
seen,
Gun, but
I've
he
never
hasn't.
even seen Whiplash, so I haven't even seen his good movie.
So he's just taking a bunch of fucking bombs, and if Top Gun fails, I think he's probably done. Like, for real.
Yeah. Yeah. He's made some of my favorite movies of all time, though.
Ooh.
What else, Tyler?
Name them.
Get a Job.
What is that?
Anna Kendrick.
Okay. Yeah.
Great.
Sure.
Yeah. I like Allegiant.
Yep. Yeah, you do. You talk about it.
Talk about it a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. What's my...
This has been a struggle to get through for you today, huh?
Yes. I'm hungover.
Yeah.
I'm fucking dead, dude. I got hammered last night.
We know.
I had to get one of those in there.
I know you did.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't got it in me today. I don't know. No funny bone. I got nothing.
Sure.
Sometimes I just don't got a funny bone.
I know. It's
Because do any of these little fuckers come out of the wall
We can talk about that show.
and just have a big fucking cum shot?
You want to talk about that?
Do you like the Santa Claus episode?
Which one?
Where Santa Claus is
He's doing an interview?
Yeah, well, he also is like
A trailer for that?
Yeah, he has a trailer for a movie. Hey, you fuckers. Don't run, you fucking idiot. And he just shoots him.
So the new season of I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson, I think
Tim
is
Robinson.
God. Why it's like Tim
Robinson.
Tim Robbins is somebody, right? Though.
Yeah, that's the guy from Shawshank Redemption.
So yeah, Tim Robinson is correct for who we're talking about.
Yes. Tim Robbins is the guy from...
I still think that he made one of the greatest sketch shows of all time with that first season. It is all of his... I believe it's his...
You know, I didn't realize until Mike said it. I didn't realize that it's named that because it's just a bunch of sketches about somebody making the rest of the room feel uncomfortable and, like, people wanting them to leave.
Right, yeah.
You
never put that together?
Never.
Why?
I just thought it was a skit comedy.
I mean, it is skit comedy.
Yes.
You just thought it was a random name?
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the actual show?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, the show premise is usually there is one person in the skit who is, like, so uncomfortable it makes everybody annoyed that they, like, probably should say to that person, I think you should leave.
Yes.
Yes, that is the premise of the show.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
You knew that?
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
Yeah, that's just fucking crazy.
So he was a SNL cast member who got demoted to writer, which is pretty embarrassing, I could imagine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he doesn't play it, like, even in this sketch comedy, he doesn't play a different character ever.
I just think it's like, I'm not the first person to say this, but like, it's kind of like how far SNL has fallen when they have just a hilarious person and like they just can't shine in the format of that show.
Yeah.
So as a writer, these are all of his sketches that it's essentially the best sketches that all got cut or just never were picked for SNL. And he made his show with it.
Not all of them are, by the way.
No, I know. Some of them are like new ones, but a lot of them were just like SNL.
I mean, I told you that, and that's just what he said in Seth
I think that's why
Meyers' interview.
I think that's why the first season's so good. Is because it's like years of an amalgamation of all these sketch ideas that he's wanted. So he's cut a lot of the fat out of it. Mm-hmm. So now he's like, I think he put everything he had into that first season. And then the second one, you have good ones. In the second season, you have some good sketches. But like you're starting to see like the wheels fall off a little bit.
Yeah.
That it's not that a level of comedy and like legit cry like laughing shit. It's just not sustainable ever.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's got consistency issues. Some of the skits just, like, play out too long and make you feel really uncomfortable.
Which is kind of what the show is, but before, it was at least funny.
Yeah, it was at least funny. There is some in there that just, like, make me, like, in the new season, that make me cry of laughter. But not the same as the first. Every episode just, like, adds something for me. But, yeah.
What does it say?
103.
It says 103?
Yep.
Yeah, we can be done. This
was tough.
It was tough to be a part of. I got to imagine it's even worse to listen to. See you later, everybody.